guest is one of the best and busiest actors working today. He's appeared in the films Boogie Nights and Magnolia and Happiness. Can currently be seen in The 25th Hour and Love, Liza. Please welcome Philip Seymour Hoffman. No, Phil, no. No, Phil, it's wrong, Phil. Don't do it, Phil. And the devil's like, do it.
I don't care what anyone says. I think you look really good.
Thank you.
Yeah, you requested that tape.
I did request. Yeah, I actually was peeking. Yeah.
Speaking of nudity, we'll hear, of course, a very brave, selfless actor.
Yes.
What about you? Have you done that? That is, and I'll admit, that's something I could not, and no one wants me to do. Would you do it?
Yeah, I know. I've been naked a lot, actually.
I mean, on stage, not just in your private life.
No,
I shower? What are you saying?
I was just naked, though.
Yeah.
I did a play called King Lear. Yeah, a pretty famous play.
I know King Lear.
Yeah.
I read Beckett.
But I had to be naked. I had to be naked in that, and I played Edgar, and he kind of goes crazy, so I had to have dirt from head to toe. Well, my hair is like your hair.
Right.
And so it was like this beacon of light that came basically from the center of the ring, because it's a very red pubic hair. So that basically was the, I could, you know, I mean.
Why did you, no. Why did you include me in that one?
Because you kind of
you and me, Conan, with our pubic hair? No! No one wants to know about it. You know, America, Conan and I share one thing.
Yeah.
Fire Crotch Central over here.
Yeah. Oh, shut up. Yeah. Harold's ruining the show. Now, but you don't get self-conscious in that? I mean, what about in a movie where you're up on a, 80-foot screen, an IMAX screen, seeing one of your movies? Because you do a lot of IMAX work.
Yes,
what about then?
The Adirondack Explorer,
exactly, where you're hiking.
Yeah, that was hiking with,
But what is it like? I mean, it must be very strange to see yourself, naked.
It's funny. Actually, on stage, it's easier, because when you're in a movie theater watching yourself, like in Red Dragon, I basically was in these BVDs in that scene in the wheelchair for like 3 days shooting that thing, and so you get kind of easy with that. You walk on and off, and it doesn't matter. But when you're watching a theater, you're incredibly ashamed of yourself, basically. Right. You're just kind of embarrassed by that you would let yourself go that badly. I mean, you're just kind of aware that I don't care, I guess.
Right.
You realize that a lot of other people do, and why don't you? That's kind of what hits you at that moment.
It's when people around you are storming out.
Yeah, and then you walk out of the theater like, no, it's cool.
Well, wait a minute.
That's good.
Phil, this isn't helping
to
do
on
that.
Atkins diet, no carbs.
I like how you're like Popeye. You're like Popeye in a German techno club. Arr! Arr!
Yeah.
Now, like many, of course, New York actors, your first role was on Law and Order, your first sort of television role. Tell us what Philip Seymour Hoffman was playing.
I played a crack-dealing gang rapist. It was my first role.
Crack-dealing gang rapist.
And I knew a lot about it. That's why they hired me.
Yeah.
But no.
They were like, who can we get to play the crack-dealing? Get Hoffman. He can do it.
I was like 22 years old. And apple pie, middle of America, Lower East Side. Crack dealing,
right?
Gang rape.
So it wasn't. You don't think you visually you were convincing?
No, I think I was. Yeah, not convincing at all. It was pretty hysterical.
Yeah. You were like, get me some more crack.
Yeah, it was like,
right now.
It was like, I'm gonna sell this to you. It's gonna get out of here. No.
Now let's talk about this movie, Love, Liza. And there's no good way to transition into this film. I watched this movie last night. I love this movie.
Thank you.
This movie was written by
my brother,
your brother,
Gordy Hoffman. Yeah.
This is an intense movie. It's a great movie, and I don't want to give anything away, but your character very distraught over
the suicide of his wife.
Right.
He starts to huff gasoline.
Right. To deal with it.
And it's like anytime we were trying to sell this picture to get money for it, basically we would get to that point and they would like glaze over.
Right.
Interesting. Next. They didn't want to have anything to do with it.
It's a gas huffing movie.
Yeah, the guy sniffs gas. Don't you want to give us $1 million?
Yeah.
But, that's eventually what happened.
And here's the thing that I noticed. I mean, obviously, you're a very talented actor, but you are eerily convincing in this movie as a guy who is huffing a lot of gasoline. I mean, really, and I just thought, like, where did you learn? I mean, you have this look on your face most of the time that you're doing in the movie, your character, and you're really out of it. And I thought, where did you, like, how do you learn that technique, that acting technique?
Well, yeah, you know what it is? It was, all seriousness, it was you know, I've done things. I've done things. We've done things.
I think, as Will said, we've all done things.
We've all done things.
Okay, I haven't done it.
Being the fire crock.
Yeah, right.
No, but it's just about being high. But I had learned because I talked to some people who actually knew people who had done it, and how it just really does. Really, I did it.
I talked to some people.
I talked to some people who did it.
Yeah.
No, but that had dumbed you down a lot and things like that.
Yeah, because you've got just this. You just look like someone's hit you over the head with a frying pan for most of the film.
He wants to be out of it. Yeah, that's
right.
Sure.
And I'll tell you something. Anybody who thinks that doing that is cool, you watch this movie and it definitely doesn't look pleasant.
No,
it doesn't look like.
It's not the glorification of gas.
Right. I'm sure there are better ways to enjoy yourself than to do that. Well, Phil is directing Our Lady of 121st Street, which is now in previews at the Union Square Theater in New York City. And this is the first time that you've been on the show. You came once and hung out and watched, but you never came on the show, and we were just thrilled that you made time for us.
Yeah, well, I'm happy that I could come.
Yeah, thanks for being here. Yeah, great to have you here. Philip Seymour Hoffman. We'll be right back with Jim Gaffigan. Stick around. Yep.
When you're trying to quit smoking, cravings for cigarettes can appear out of nowhere. Nicorette Stop Smoking Gum, used regularly, will help fight them off. If you encounter a really tough craving, you can take an extra piece of Nicorette. Nicorette helps keep cravings at a safe distance. Nicorette helps you quit, one craving at a time.
Days go by and still I think of you. Days when I couldn't live my life without you. Without you. Without you.
Hey, help yourself to some snacks. Speaking of which, you know what would taste good about now?
Yeah, a big, hot and juicy cheeseburger.
With everything.
I can almost taste it.
Telling me, if there were a place to get a hamburger that good this late, I'd not only drive, I'd buy.
Really?
Wendy's classic hamburgers are made fresh, so they're always hot and juicy, so you can eat great even late.
You must be the new guy.
Yeah, thanks.
Wendy's, it's better here.
Tonight on Last Call, 5-time Grammy Award nominee Ashanti, Cy Young Award winner pitcher Barry Zito, the comedy of Bill Burr, and music from the D4. Carson tonight after Conan on NBC.
The 255-horsepower Nissan Maxima has doors inspired by an aircraft. They're triple sealed to shut tight and glide through the wind. And now, get a $319 per month lease on every new 2003 Nissan Maxima SE. Have a nice flight.
Ignoring everything else in his life, Chef Jimmy of Quiznos is total dedication in his pursuit of unrivaled bacon, mushrooms, mozzarella, and a creamy Alfredo sauce without equal. The ideal chicken carbonara sub is all Chef Jimmy thinks about. He's done it. Quiznos chicken carbonara sub.
Toasty.
Famed actor Avery Brooks performs Paul Robeson Saturday, February 22nd at the Black Academy of Arts and Letters. Join NBC5 for this riveting one-man drama about the life and times of the activist and singer Paul Robeson.
Hi, I'm David Finfrock. Join NBC5 at the 25th anniversary of the Fort Worth Cowtown Marathon on Saturday, February 22nd. There's also a marathon relay, a 5K race for the kids, and a 5K and 10K for the adults. Register today.
Hola amigos, I'm Judy Reyes. I'm here to remind all you young Latinos that taking charge of your future can begin by going to college, and the Hispanic Heritage Youth Awards can help you get there. If you are Latino and a senior in high school, apply today. Go online to HispanicHeritageAwards.org for an application. You can win up to $7,000 in grants, a laptop, and a trip to Washington, D.C. for the Hispanic Heritage Awards. But the deadline is March 6th, so you better hurry. That's www.HispanicHeritageAwards.org.